of 2024. This is your day. Are you over there? I am so honored to be back in my home state at the best place on the planet, my alma mater, the University of California at Berkeley. Today we are celebrating 7,000 students. Most of them did not have a senior, prom, or high school graduation. So today is extra special. Yes, it's a little lively, it's a little noisy, but we are celebrating these 7,000 students today. I am so proud to be here on this historic campus where 60 years ago, the free speech movement began. And while there are many national and international issues to boldly speak up about, I want to lift my voice today for these resilient scholars who have been equipped with the skills to lead, contribute to, change, and take over the world. Scholars, are you ready, class of 2024, to take over the world? I remember my college graduation day. I was sitting at the ceremony thinking about a call I had to make. I'm sure some of you are a tad distracted right now, like I was. You're probably more distracted than I was. You see, during my first week at Cal, my boyfriend, who was 1 year ahead of me, called to tell me that he had transferred schools. He said, "Surprise, Cynt, I've transferred to San Francisco State University so I can be near you." I responded, "I have a surprise for you, boyfriend. I will call you when I graduate." Remember, it was my first week of college. I told him that I didn't have time for some smooth-talking cutie who wanted to play when I needed to study. This girl from the Easter Hill Public Housing Projects in Richmond, California, was serious about her college opportunity. People had big dreams for me, and I needed to focus and handle my business. Tell somebody she handled her business. So I graduated at 2 p.m. and I called him at 3 p.m. Since he hadn't talked to me in almost 4 years, the brother tried to act like he didn't know who I was. I invited him to my graduation party, and he said he couldn't come. He even tried to say that he was engaged. However, something happened, and he came to the party. Last week, we celebrated our 41st wedding anniversary. I often tell my husband that he came that close to missing his blessing. So, if you have a call to make, just give me 15 minutes and I will be out of your way. Chancellor Chris, thank you for your service, your devotion, commitment, and leadership. Thank you for modeling our guiding values and principles of diversity, excellence, innovation, public mission, accountability, and transparency. You will be sorely missed. Board of Regents, my colleagues on the Board of Visitors, Kirk Tramble, faculty and administration, congratulations on your many accomplishments, including once again, and for the past 9 years, being named the #1 public school in the country. Sydney and Sarah, thank you for your extraordinary leadership of the student body and this amazing graduating class. Parents and loved ones, thank you for laying the foundation for our graduates to reach this important milestone in their lives. They sit here today because of your unconditional love, your faith in their journey, your limitless credit card, and your tolerance for unending text messages and midnight calls. Give it up for that unending credit card, unlimited credit card. You have invested a lot in your young person. Today, you are getting the return on your investment. Class of 2024, please stand and express some gratitude to your moms, your dads, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, and all of the members of your village. They got you here today. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Graduates, a few years ago, you became a part of something very special. I did too when my feet landed on this campus. I remember standing under Sather Gate and looking up at the campanile. Everything was so big. I remember walking into one PSL, a lecture hall with 1,000 people, and most of them did not look like me. I remember having to quickly find a quiet study place because the classwork was suddenly a little harder than high school. Enter Moffitt and Doe libraries into my nightlife. I remember how special it was meeting the girl from Long Beach, Yvonne Belier, who became and still is my very best friend, and she is here somewhere today. I also remember the young man who drove me home after class one day, asked me if he was pulling into the projects, and then decided he didn't want to have anything to do with me because of where I lived. Now, my mama always told me, it's not where you live, it's how you live. That's how Carolyn Gardner ran her house. She told us not to be ashamed of where we lived. But I guess this young man didn't want a friend from the projects. Somehow that changed when he saw me 2 years later in this very stadium performing on the Cal cheer and dance team. One day he even tried, yes, any cheerleaders and dance team members in the house, yes. One day he even tried to chase me down as I was walking to the DG house at 2710 Channing Way. Anchors away, DGs. I was so proud of my new house, and I was still very proud of my old house in the projects. Fortunately, most people didn't care about my zip code. I was embraced by amazing people who were dedicated to preparing me for the next phase of life. Class of 2024, you have also been embraced by amazing people who taught and cared for you during very turbulent times. Class of 24, please stand one more time and give a thunderous round of applause to the people who nurtured you during a critical period of growth in your life, your incredible faculty, administrators, and staff. Thank you. Now, while these wonderful people are still available to you, they have left the next chapter of life up to you. In my world, I think of the next chapter as a new season. And the message to you, class of 2024, is the ball is in your hands. Now, certainly you didn't think that you were going to leave today without getting a sports-related message from me, the CEO of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks, were a former, Jim Knowlton, I see they like sports in here, where a former California Golden Bear Hall of Famer Jason Kidd is the head coach. And of course, there's baseball's World Series champion and Cal alum, Marcus Semien. So, okay, I need everyone, our graduates and everyone, to look at someone, look at them and smile, and tell them, neighbor, okay, I need to hear you, neighbor, the ball is in your hands. Now, I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and we had a lot of neighbors, and we were noisy. Don't get nervous. I'm going to let you out before midnight. Find someone else and smile. Find someone else and tell them, neighbor, the ball is in your hands. Do we have any basketball, baseball, football players with us today? How about soccer, volleyball, softball, golf, rugby, lacrosse, water polo, tennis players in the audience? We do all of it here at Berkeley. At some point, most of you have handled a ball that is unique to a sport, training, or leisure activity. You've become familiar with that ball and what to do with it. Scholars, The ball I am talking about today is different. The playing field is global and multidimensional, and the game is more significant, believe it or not, than the Cal Stanford big game. You are now playing the game of life, and your ball is a collection of choices that you get to hold each day. Allow me to give you 6 things to consider as you embrace this new ball and prepare to play on this new court. Consider this your final lesson at the University of California at Berkeley. Number 1, teammates. Constantly ask yourself, who else is on the court with you? Who are you doing life with? Always keep good company. Run with good people who are doing things and who will help you keep your court safe. Number 2, your position. Be mindful of your position on the court. You have a distinct role to play in advancing the ball for society. Give of your time, talent, and treasure. Perhaps you will be the one who changes a life forever by teaching someone how to read. Or maybe you'll be the one with the public mission mindset who mobilizes people to address an international crisis. Or just maybe, you will be the one with the means to make other people's dreams come true. I didn't know on my college graduation day that I would adopt 4 children, save them from abuse, abandonment, and neglect, and give them stability and a forever family. Winston Churchill, former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, once said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Use your position on the court to make a difference in the lives of others. Number 3, tip-off. Once you flip your tassel, the game has begun and the ball has been tipped your way. UC Berkeley has equipped you to pick up the ball and make good decisions. Sometimes you will have many decisions to make and competing priorities. I like to use a simple illustration of a crystal ball and a rubber ball. Life is filled with crystal balls and rubber balls. If I drop a crystal ball, it will shatter and it will never come back. Rubber balls bounce away for others to take them, or sometimes they will roll back quietly. Know your crystal balls from your rubber balls. Some things are important and some things are not. Some things are urgent and some things can wait. Number 4, ball handling. Handle the ball with character. Don't cheat. Always tell the truth. Your integrity is not for sale. Class of 2024, look at somebody next to you and say, always do the right thing. Look at someone else and say, always do the right thing. There is a difference between doing things right and doing the right thing. You have been taught how to do both. Number 5, rebounding. Sometimes you will make a bad decision. Sometimes you will take the shot and miss it. Sometimes the light you see at the end of the tunnel is a train. In the game of life, bad things do happen to good people, but there will always be someone around you to help you rebound with grace. Some of you broke up with a boyfriend or a girlfriend over the past 4 years. I know you did. Some of you ran out of money and had to call somebody for what I call that Hasu moment, that hook a sister up moment, or maybe hook a brother up. Some of you needed some extra help with that last final exam. Basketball legend Michael Jordan said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Don't be afraid to miss the shot. Just rebound with grace. The sixth and final part of this lesson is about player conduct. Play this game of life like a grown-up. I need everybody to look at somebody and tell them, it's time to be grown. Tell somebody else it's time to be grown. Now, I'm not referring to the grown-up status where you get the privilege of paying your own bills, like you get to pay your bills now, or the kind of grown where you get to go and come as you please and do whatever you want to do. When I say it's time to be grown, my version of grown, G-R-O-W-N, means this. G, be grateful. Take time to thank the people in your village who have been and continue to be outstanding and supportive trainers. Never forget the coaching staff of educators who embraced you a few years ago and are proud today to send you into the world. Always display an attitude of gratitude. Keep thank you in your daily vocabulary. R is be ready. The game of life has some new rules. You need to be in good physical, mental, and spiritual health to win. I am a stage 3 colon cancer survivor. I learned the hard way the value of paying attention to all 3, physical, mental, and spiritual health, what I call PMS. Everybody needs PMS. Physical, mental, and spiritual health. Keep your mind, your body, and your soul in good shape. Oh, be open. Class of 2024, you are a part of a master plan that is bigger than you and not about you. It's about us, and it starts with us. There is a plan that your part is perfectly scripted in. Be open to all opportunities and possibilities. Be open to thoughts and beliefs that differ from your own. Most of you have no idea what profound impact you are about to make on the world. Be open to a future that is unknown, but it's a future that you will impact, and I am counting on you. W is be willing. Stay alert to injustices in society. You are equipped and able to stand up to hate and evil. Be willing to do your part to create a more just, equal, inclusive, and equitable world. Be willing to pay what I call the fee for admission to work, live, and play in this society. The fee, F-E-E, is fairness, engagement of all, and equality. Practice it and pursue it. N is be nice. My favorite quote is, people don't care how much you know. And you getting ready to get a Berkeley degree, you know a lot. But people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Be caring, be kind, never underestimate the power of nice. You will conquer the world with kindness and compassion. So, class of 2024, you're at center court, and it's time for tip-off. The game is about to begin. Always keep good teammates, give of your time, talent, and treasure, know your crystal balls from your rubber balls, do the right thing, rebound with grace, and conduct yourself like a grown-up. Grateful, ready, open, willing, and nice. May God bless your hands as you pick up the ball. May God bless your feet as you take to the court. May you always cherish and tell others about your days at Cal. In the words of my friend and Cal alum, Ahmad Anderson, remember this: you know it. You tell the story. You tell the whole darn world this is Bear territory. Okay, come on. You know it. You tell the story. You tell the whole darn world this is Bear territory. My fellow Golden Bears, class of 2024, you handled your business. Congratulations, the ball is in your hands.